What's going on, everybody? Jason here, and today I'll be going over the 2023 Kia Sportage X-Line Limited. If you enjoy reviews like these, don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos. And that being said, let's jump into the 2023 Kia Sportage X-Line Limited and see what it's all about. Now, starting with the different trims that you can get with the Kia Sportage include the LX front wheel drive, and the rest of them are all-wheel drive, so you can get the LX, X-Line, EX Premium, and this one, which is the X-Line Limited. Each of these trims do have their own standard and optional equipment, and also the exterior changes depending on the trim that you pick. This Sportage is painted in the jungle green color, which is only available with the X-Line. Now, if you don't need the top trim and all of these features, you can opt for the other 5 available trims, because the base model starts from about $28,600 Canadian. But if you're really looking to get into the X-Line Limited, well, that's going to cost you an additional $12,800 Canadian, so it does get a bit pricey. But still, you get this type of a vehicle still under $50,000 Canadian and all of these features, which I think is a bargain. And according to Consumer Reports and other reputable sites, the Kia Sportage is actually considered one of the best compact SUVs. So regardless of whichever trim that you do get, the Sportage makes for a great compact SUV for you and your family. So with the safety features that come standard with the X-Line Limited trim, you get things like lane keep assist system, lane follow assist, blind spot collision avoidance assist, rear cross traffic collision avoidance assist, rear parking sensors, advanced forward collision avoidance assist with junction turning function, front parking sensors, parking collision avoidance assist reverse, highway drive assist, blind view monitor, and the around view monitor. As you can tell, the top trim gives you all of the safety features that you can think of. Starting with the exterior and the front of the X-Line, you have a very aggressive looking front end that looks futuristic in a way. The bottom will have the black plastic trim with the standard LED fog lights along with the front sensors. Then there is the very unique looking front grille area in gloss black and satin chrome trim piece as well. Looking closer, there will be the front camera as part of all of the safety features, and you definitely can't take your eyes off these alien looking lights, which are a combination of the LED positioning lights, LED daytime running lights, and the projection LED headlights. And finishing off the front end is the new Kia logo. Something I haven't seen on a vehicle this inexpensive is a heated front windshield. From the side, the Kia Sportage has a nice shape that doesn't look all weird. Up top are the standard ladder type roof rails. You also have gloss black trim around the windows, which is always good, along with the gloss black side mirrors and the body color door handles. Like the front end and with the X-Line Limited package are these beautiful 19-inch alloy wheels, which definitely complement the vehicle. This is probably nothing to some, but I did find this to be another nice little thing on the exterior with this design, which helps this Kia stand out. Over on the rear of the Kia X-Line, the bottom portion is all in black plastic with more of the satin chrome accent piece and sensors built in for the rear. On the tailgate is another new Kia logo, a Sportage logo, and the X-Line badge. Even the rear taillights, which are LED, come in this very unique looking shape, giving it that futuristic look. Above the rear window is the spoiler with the stoplight built in, and opening up the trunk, which is by the way a power lift gate. You have loads of room back here to put what you need to. Also back here is a 12-volt outlet, and these latches fold down the rear seats, which make things way easier. Underneath the carpet area is where you will find a spare tire and the roadside equipment. Coming into the rear, it's a pretty clean and simple door trim layout. There's very small storage area next to the upgraded speaker system that this has. On the armrest area, you will find the button for the rear heated seats, which also comes standard with this trim. And you have this nice wood type trim, which is throughout the X-Line. As for the seats, you get these nice looking and pretty comfortable synthetic leather seats with the quilt pattern. Also, the rear seats can be reclined to make them even more comfortable, especially on those long family trips. In the center will be 2 cup holders for the rear, and behind the driver and passenger seats, you will find mat pockets, hooks, and USB ports, while on the center console will just be the vents. Heading to the front, the door layout is the same with just a bigger storage area at the bottom, and this X-Line Limited comes standard with the Harman Kardon sound system. You also get the memory driver seat as well. For the front seats, just like the rear, these are also pretty comfy for long trips. Not only that, but these are also heated and vented, which again is also standard. And you get both power adjustable front seats. Underneath are just the foot pedals and the hood latch release, piece. Above that are the light dimmers, tailgate, traction control, and the electronic parking brake buttons. As you enter into the Kia Sportage, the dash is covered in soft and hard material. Now the gauge cluster is one of my favorite things since it's fully digital. It looks very sharp and clear. Even the different animations are very smooth. You also have different sections that can be displayed. Plus, when you signal, you get a live video in the direction you are going, which can be very beneficial. The steering wheel itself is wrapped in leather and is also heated. On the left side will be the Bluetooth, volume, seek, and the mode button for the radio, while the other side has the center gauge cluster, cruise control, lane keep assist, lane follow buttons. Behind the steering wheel are also paddle shifters, and the controls behind you'll find are the lighting and indicator controls, and on the other side are the wiper controls. On the center armrest area, it's an okay size, and opening it up has decent storage for things. In the center, you have these unique cup holders that can be made bigger by just twisting that section. Beside that are the hill descent, auto hold, auto stop start, 360 camera, and the parking sensor buttons, along with the drive modes and the terrain modes. And depending on what drive mode you put it in, the animation on the gauge cluster will change accordingly. You also have this odd shaped gear shifter that reminds me of the olden days, since cars nowadays have them smaller and sleeker looking. Next to that are the heated vented seat and heated steering wheel buttons. Also standard is the wireless charging pad, followed by a 12-volt outlet and USB ports. Just like the nice screen, there is this very sleek looking touch section that gives you access to the heating and cooling controls, and from that as well, you can control the main screen, which brings up different sections. Then there is this massive 12.3-inch touchscreen, which is actually one big piece with the gauge cluster, and I think that's pretty cool if you ask me. On the screen itself will be a home page, and then you have a bunch of different sections like the map, navigation menu, phone projection, voice memo, climate, valet mode, quiet mode, HD radio, your regular radio, media, and setup. Then swiping over is the Kia Connect, notifications, and user manual. Now, one thing that is disappointing is you don't get wireless Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, but apparently you do get this on the lower trims, which does not make sense. Up top is the rear view mirror, along with the interior lights, SOS, and sunroof controls. And yes, this does have the full sunroof, which is amazing. On the passenger side on the dash, you get this nice design, which is also surrounded by gloss black. And in the storage compartment, again, just decent room. As for the key fob, it's pretty much a replica of a Mazda key fob. As for what powers this Kia X-Line Limited, it's a 2.5 liter 4-cylinder engine, which gives you 187 horsepower and a 178 pound-foot of torque. When it comes to towing, across all trims, when equipped properly, you can tow up to 2,500 pounds. And the 2023 Kia Sportage X-Line Limited does have an MSRP of about $43,700, which is in Canadian dollars. And well, that does it for this 2023 Kia Sportage X-Line Limited review. Let me know what you think of this. And like always, do you love it or do you hate it?